Why do you think that Kamala Harris is waiting to move in, or is this just a normal, give and take? What has to happen when one administration leaves and another administration comes in? And I think I was just told that we don't have Bill yet, so let's go back to Stacy, Washington. Stacy, do you find this odd at all?
No, I don't.
I don't think it's odd, yeah.
No, it's not odd. We live in a fixer-upper. We are not Chip and Joanna Gaines, but we do have a lot of projects that go on similar to theirs where my husband's laughing and I'm looking very stern. So I totally understand that she wouldn't want to move into the house before they've completed renovations, and there may be some painting, touch-up paint. When someone lives in a place for 4 years, maybe there are some color changes that she's interested in. I actually think this is a non-issue. I'm much more concerned about some of the executive orders that have been written. The statement made by Fauci just before we came back that, in this administration, he's not required to answer questions that, he doesn't know the answer to. I mean, there's so much more heavy lifting to do. I will say that since they already own a home in the area and they're already living there part-time and full-time, sort of, part-time for him and somewhat full-time for her as a senator, it makes sense for her to stay there until the house is up to where she wants it to be. And there are only 2 of them. Their children are adults and don't live at home. So it gives her time to actually make the place comfortable for herself for the next 4 years. So I would probably do the same thing if I had her circumstances, and it sounds like a logical decision to make.
Bill Caruso, I think, is joining us now. Bill, what are your thoughts on this? Because I think it's definitely a non-issue. I don't think this is really an important topic when we have the administration change going on. But is this significant to you?
Yeah, I'm glad I could pop in to jump in on this important topic. Yeah, and no, I don't think this is significant. I think there's going to be plenty of things to criticize the president and the vice president about, and hopefully to praise him about. But where she lives for a couple months right now, particularly, it sounds like there's some renovations going on that probably are overdue. This is not a big deal.
Yeah. All right. And then Caroline, your comment on this, or anything else you think is more significant?
Well, I have a feeling that Kamala isn't anxious to move into the vice president's residence because she's hoping that there's going to be a vacancy at Big White House Avenue. And if I say that half jokingly, just because it is so apparent that she is, literally biding her time. So I say that only half facetiously.
Yeah, and I did have more to say on that front, because we were talking about comparing President Biden to President Carter, and one of the issues that has been discussed is because he's a lame duck president. As you know, Bob, they were saying that this will make the vice president, Kamala Harris, so much more significant.
Yeah, because it's unlikely that Biden, assuming he stays healthy, is going to run when he's 82 years old. So it does give also, and we could talk about this more, Kamala Harris, as the president of the Senate, actually is going to have more power because it's a 50-50 split. What she says and does is actually going to be more meaningful. And then the fact that people look at her as the future, perhaps, of the Democratic Party, yeah, that's somebody to be reckoned with. And I agree with everybody else here. What they want to do with the observatory circle there, I don't care. I mean, we want people to be comfortable. They're working for us for 4 years, and I think everybody's okay with changes being made. Yeah, if you live a place 4 years, somebody's going to want to come in and paint something, so that makes a lot of sense.
Well, supposedly they spent, what, $500,000 cleaning out the White House, doing a COVID cleaning before the President Biden and his family moved in. So maybe that has something to do with it. Who knows? But we have much more coming up.